said that if sine theta is equal to 3/5, find A, cos theta, B, tan theta, C, sine theta minus 2 cos theta, and maybe let's say D, cosec theta minus sine theta all over the secant of theta. Okay, let's say we have a question like this. So how do we solve this question? Now, this question is very simple. Just understand the concept. Now, the first thing we're going to remember that sine theta formed our circle. So let's just draw a right angle triangle first. I think it would be better if we can illustrate with diagram. So this is a right angle triangle here. So remember that sine theta, another thing you must know is your SOHCAHTOA. Don't forget, this is the mnemonics for remembering. So sine theta is from the SOHCAHTOA, you see, is opposite over hypotenuse. So let's call this our theta. So the sine must be opposite over hypotenuse, which is 3/5. Alright, so that means if 3/5 is sine theta, that means 3 will be the opposite. And then hypotenuse will be 5, the side that is facing the right angle. So these are the sides of the right angle triangle. So sine theta is 3/5 and sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is 3, hypotenuse is 5. So we need to find this other side. If you can remember your Pythagorean triple, this side will be 4 definitely. But if you don't know, you can solve. You cannot say by Pythagoras theorem 5 squared must be equal to 3 squared plus. Since we don't know that side as 4, let's just call it x squared. So we have 25 is equal to 3 times 3 is 9. X times x is just x squared, still x squared. So we're going to collect like terms. 25 minus 9, since it's crossing the other side, will be equal to x squared. 25 minus 9 is 16. So 16 is equal to x squared. So to remove this squared, we just take the square root of both sides. Will be equal to x. So you see that x is 4. So that's how we have it. So we have completed the right angle triangle. So now let's solve the questions. A, cos theta. From SOHCAHTOA, you remember that cos theta is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Our adjacent is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So that's cos theta. Very simple. B, tan theta. Remember from SOHCAHTOA, tan theta is, you see this side there, opposite over adjacent. So the opposite is 3, adjacent is 4. And that's our answer again. Now, for the C parts, we're looking for sine theta minus 2 cosine of theta. So what's sine theta? Remember, initially sine theta was given us as 3/5. So 3/5 minus 2 times, what's cos theta? 4/5. 2 times 4/5. So 2 times 4/5, let's just simplify this one. Let's put it in the bracket. 2 times 4/5, you see, is 2 times 4 is 8. So we have 8/5. So to solve finally, we now have 3/5 minus 8/5. You see, when we have a common denominator, you see 5 and 5 as the denominator, we just simplify the numerator. So we have over 5. 3 minus 8 is what? Minus 5. Recall, 3 minus 8 is different from 8 minus 3. So since 3 is smaller than 8, you're still going to have minus 5. So 5 can cancel 5. So our final answer will be minus 1. So that's our answer. Then the D part, I'll solve it here. Let's go and confirm the question again. So the D part is cosec theta minus sine theta divided by sec theta. Okay. So divided by secant of theta. Now, what's cosec of theta? Remember, I said that cosec is the inverse. That means turn it upside down. You know that if you have 2/1, the inverse of 2/1 is 1/2, right? So cosec is when you get, or rather when you get sine, you turn it upside down. Remember, it's sine. If you turn it upside down, it becomes cosec. So our sine theta, recall, is 3/5. That means cosec of theta now will be the turning sine theta upside down, which will be 5/3. So that's cosec of theta. What about the secant of theta? Remember, sec theta is turning, or rather the inverse of cos theta. So we're going to say cos theta, we got our cos theta as 4/5. 4/5. So secant of theta will be turning 4/5 upside down. So we have 5/4. So with this now we can solve the question. So let's solve cosec of theta minus, so cosec of theta is 5/3 minus sine of theta is what? 3/5. We're going to divide by secant of theta, which is 5/4. So all you need to know is know when to get the inverse. Understand what cosec means. Cosec is the inverse of sine, secant is the inverse of cos, and all that. So let's solve. Let's deal with the numerator first. So we have 3 and 5 as the denominators. The LCM is going to be 15. 15 into 3 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Minus 15 into 5 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So 25 minus 9 would be 16, right? 16/15 rather. So we have 16/15. Then remember we have this 5/4. So let's just write it like this, divided by 5/4. So we're going to change the division to multiplication. I'm just going to flip the fraction. So this becomes 4/5 now. So since nothing can go, we just multiply. 16 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24, right? 4 carry 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus that 2. We have 64 over 5 times 5 is 25. We have 5 carry 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2, 75. So since this is a proper fraction and I don't think anything can go, nothing can go. So we just leave it as our answer. So our answer is 64/75. So that's it. That's how to solve. Okay. So you can also, the secret to these things is that after learning, you can also go to your textbooks, look for questions that are related to this topic and solve them. And please, if you have any question, in fact, I would like to see your comments. Even if you don't have question, you understood the topic clearly, also identify in the comment section. If you have question, identify. And just in case you just want me to also give you some more practice questions, also identify in the comment section so I can know how to help.